Evelyn?
Rick, we're going to take you outside right now, and we're checking in with a pretty mild night out there. A little bit of cloud cover and some changes on the way. Already different for us, is drier than it's been the last couple of days. Of course, we did start to dry out yesterday. Much drier today, partly cloudy skies. And we are getting a look from our Saddle Peak camera overlooking the Santa Monica Bay. You'll see pretty nice shot here. We're not dealing with a whole lot of cloud cover, but we are expecting overnight and morning low clouds and fog. 57 degrees, that's right here at the broadcast center in Studio City. We're zooming out. We're not talking rain here at home, but we are looking at rain to our north over Northern California at the moment, with a little bit of rain snow mix over the mountains. The question is, how far will it move south? At this point, doesn't look like it's going to make it, as we mentioned, probably stopping in San Luis Obispo County, and then by the time it gets here, already dissipating. But we are looking at increased cloud cover and maybe a cooler forecast and a windier forecast as we head into the next couple of days. Partly to mostly cloudy for now. There is rain to our north, as we mentioned, offshore winds starting to kick in, so we are expecting a pretty windy forecast later in the week, and then again for the second part of the weekend. We'll be talking about that in your extended forecast coming up. And temperature wise, well, we're finally near average, and we're going to continue to stay that way through the week. 68 earlier today in downtown. Average is 69, so we were about a degree below average for this time of year. So we got close, and certainly not close to record numbers. And tonight we're getting down to the mid-50s, already in the 50s right now, expecting overnight clouds. Winds are calm at this point, but remember, wind will be a factor a little later in the week. In the morning hours, 58 degrees with some morning clouds for you, and again, calm winds for you. And by the afternoon, we're a little warmer. We're actually a little above average for tomorrow. We're getting up to 71 degrees under partly cloudy skies. And again, wind is calm at this point, but it will be a factor. We're going to be talking about it as we head into the next few days here. And of course, we're going to be talking about your extended forecast. That's all coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, Evelyn. That's
Wow.
a bad sign.
Good thing they're okay, though. That's
You
the one thing.
those freak accidents, you know, you always hear stories like that. And
As long as everybody's okay.
Yep.
That's all I have to say. All right. Well, here at home, it's a little moist. It's not raining, but we're sort of recovering from all the rain that we've
beautiful
seen.
out in my neck of the woods.
I
We were just
know,
talking
right?
about that. So it'd be pretty
Sharon said at the Sharon Take compound they were having delightful weather as well.
I love
Which is
it.
about that big.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, it was very nice today. So pretty much anywhere in the Southland, wherever you may be, it was very different than what we've been seeing. It wasn't gloomy. It was a little warmer. The sunshine came out, and that will continue to be the case over the next few days.
Good.
But we're eyeing the next element, and that's going to be wind. We've got a couple wind events, coming our way. Offshore wind events coming our way. So we're going to be tracking those coming up in just a little bit. We are tracking our forecast right now, and we do want to take you outside. And as we do, generally over the next few days. So we'll see a mix of clouds and sun. Temperatures down into the 50s, 57 degrees. That's right here at the broadcast center in Studio City. And generally, we're looking at 50s out there tonight. Mostly clear with a little bit of cloud cover as we zoom out. Take a look right here. Rain sitting to our north, and no, that is not making its way into our forecast. Stopping short, actually making its way towards San Luis Obispo County, and that's going to be the southern end of the storm. By the time it gets here, it will dissipate, and we are expecting to see dry conditions. But as a result, maybe getting a few raindrops in the Ventura County mountains, and we could see a little bit of cloud cover and that fog maybe producing a little bit of drizzle that's separate from the storm that's passing through the north. Partly to mostly cloudy over the next few days. Generally partly cloudy by the afternoon, though, with low cloud cover in the morning hours. As we mentioned, rain to our north, offshore winds, and near average temperatures. So temperatures up a little bit. We were just below average today, and over the next 24 hours, we're going to be just above average, partly cloudy, and 71 for downtown tomorrow. Riverside 74, Irvine 69, Lancaster 72, and Oxnard getting up to about 67 degrees as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So pretty mild forecast for us. And into the overnight hours, we are expecting to see a little more cloud cover as we carry through the morning hours. By 8 o'clock or so, we're going to see a mix of clouds and sun, a little bit of low cloud cover at the coast, but much more sunshine than we were used to seeing. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a little bit of cloud cover along the coast there. And by 3 o'clock or so, we're looking at a mix of clouds and sun. A little cloudier at the coast and a little sunnier into our inland spots. So a couple things we want to talk about. Wind event coming our way. Looks to be a little windy as we head toward the later part of the week, but the main wind event, northerly winds kicking in, offshore wind event coming in Sunday night. We're calling it breezy to windy for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Spots like the mountains, the Santa Clarita Valley, the high desert, actually expecting pretty windy conditions, but even if it's not very windy in your neighborhood, we're at least expecting breezy conditions for the basin in Orange County as well. 70s turning to 60s by the end of the week with windier conditions by the second part of the weekend. For the coast, we're in the 60s under partly cloudy skies with low cloud cover in the morning and maybe a little more sunshine in the afternoon. And finally checking in with the deserts where we are looking at a mix of clouds and sun. 70s turning to 60s, a little cooler but sunnier by your Friday and Saturday, and by Sunday it's cooler. And we're also expecting pretty windy conditions for the deserts and windy conditions for the mountains. We'll have that mountain forecast coming up in just a little bit. Rick, Sharon?
All right, thanks.
And we're getting a look outside right now. Mild conditions and clear with wind on the way. We'll have all the details coming up. And we're getting a look outside right now. Temperatures getting cooler and we do have wind on the way. We'll have your full forecast coming up. And one of the
rest of the week?
It sure is. We're expecting dry conditions, but there will be a factor. We're expecting wind in the forecast. There's rain to our north, not really expecting to see anything here at home, maybe a little bit of drizzle produced from the fog that we're expecting to see out there, already seeing a little bit of it. That rain we're seeing to our north, though, staying to the north, probably stopping short at about San Luis Obispo County, and then that's it. If we see anything at all, it'll just be drizzle produced from the fog. Temperatures out there right now to the 50s and 60s, and temperatures actually getting a little warmer in the next 24 hours. We're getting up to the 70s for the valleys in the Inland Empire, low 70s for your Thursday, and then getting a little cooler as we head into your Friday and your weekend. And for the basin in Orange County, 70s turning to 60s, windy starting Thursday, lasting through Sunday into the first part of next week. Back to you.